guys, and welcome to another Sunday live eviction show recap. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Chuks, and on this channel we talk about Big Brother, everything going on about Big Brother, from the eviction to update, head of house, everything. I give you detailed analysis of Big Brother's housemates and what they are up to inside of the house. And then for my returning subscribers, I want to say a very big welcome to each and every one of you. And as some of you might have already known, last week we saw our first ever top 10, but the end of this week, the beginning of this week, we are down to top 8. And the reason why we are down to top 8 is because two housemates has been evicted just a moment ago, and that is what I'm here to share with you guys, a recap of everything that happened, how the housemates were evicted, and the questions that was asked. In fact, everything that happens during the Sunday live eviction show that just ended, I am here to give you a little bit of recap if you didn't watch it. So sit close, come closer, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also drop us a like. It will go a very long way. Let's first of all say a very big shout out, like Smash will always say, a very big shout out to the housemates for being top 10. Guys, it's not easy competing from 24 housemates down to top 10. It is not easy. Another accomplishment that wasn't easy was the performance that we saw today, guys. The performance was no other than Riema. I don't know how many of you remember from previous season, the Siamocha season. Yes, Riema was one of those housemates that were like, she was programmed, if not already assigned, already destined to be the winner of the Siamocha season. But as unfortunately or fortunately as life might have it, she was offered the cash sum of 250,000 rands, and she took it. And for her to come back today and perform on Big Brother stage, guys, it shows that Big Brother as a platform is it's a big push. If you want to advance your career in the entertainment industry, Big Brother is the best platform for it. Because, guys, Rihanna's performance today was golden. It was nice. I enjoyed from start to finish. And I have to say a very big, massive shout out to her fans, and also to her for using the platform that Big Brother gave her and advance her career. So, without wasting much of your time, yeah, another person, guys. Not only is Riema, not only did Riema perform, we also have Jared. Yes, Jared was in the building today, and yes, a lot of things have been going on. A lot of, for the two of them to also be in the same venue at the same time. Are they not dating? That's the rumor we are going to go on show. So, like I said earlier, Rihanna performed. Jared was in the building today, and Smash, whatever is a eviction show, he goes in, he asks questions to some of these housemates and also congratulate them. So he congratulated Nsugu as the head of house, and also he also congratulated Oyanda for being the first housemate to win back-to-back Friday night arena game, which amount to 10,000 rand. So Oyanda is the first housemate with 10,000 rand from the Friday night arena game, and it's still counting. We'll see if he will be the only housemate to hold that title, or come this Friday, if another person will join him. We never know, but we'll see how the week plays on. And he also congratulated Nsugu as the head of house, and asked her how does it feel. In fact, asked all the housemates how it felt being in the top 10 after competing with 24 housemates, being in the top 10. And then Nsugu as the head of house said, well, it feels nice. It feels like she is blessed, and it felt like it was a dream for her, knowing how her journey started from the Big Brother house, and knowing that she was introduced after the normal introduction, that it feels like a dream to her. And also to be the head of house when the when the top 10 was announced, like it shows that it is truly a blessing for her, and she's happy for that. And I'm like, yes, it is what it is. She also mentioned that she's a soft girl that loves a soft life, and that is why Big Brother or the universe shows her as the head of house on the week that the top 10 was announced. And I'm like, well, it is what it is. We'll see how this week plays along. Next question was for Swiss, but I didn't actually get what Swiss answered, so I didn't write it down. I'm gonna apologize for that. It's on my part to always write it down, but sometimes I get carried away, so I didn't write that one down. The next question was for Mshini and Nsuku. Guys, if you remember, when Mshini was head of house, she chose Nsuku as her roommate, and when Nsuku was head of house, she returned the favor to to Mshini to be her roommate. So Smash asked her, you guys, during the course of last week, you guys has been gossiping with all. In fact, everybody, you guys has been gossiping. You guys have been drinking tea, having cookies, eating chocolate, and a lot of us, a lot of the viewers and a lot of the housemates are curious about what do you guys talk about? Because whenever they see you guys are always talking in the head of house room, outside, anywhere that you guys are always talking. What is the topic of your conversation? And Shini was like, yo, she started with vernacular. I don't quite understand what that meant, but she started saying, yo, we've been in this house for so long, and being in this house, you don't know what is going on outside world, and you can't talk about the outside world. So the only thing you are left to discuss is. So that is what I and Nsuku has been doing. We've been discussing about the housemaid. Nobody is off limit. When you see you, we discuss about you. When you see you, we discuss about you. We don't give. We always talk about everybody. Nobody is on talk. Is on notice. Once we see you, we're gonna talk about you. So that's the whole topic of my conversation with Nsuku. And Smash asked specifically why she's been feeling kind of down or judgy towards the housemaid that purchased or that that partook in taking money from the sum of 2 million rand that Big Brother has already set aside for the winner, and for specifically she felt bad or she's judging the housemaid. How does she feel about that? And specifically was like, yes, it is what it is, but I'm not saying that I'm going to be the one that will win the show, but I'm putting myself in the shoes of the person that will win the show. If the person had won the show and come out and see that, oh, the 2 million rands that you were promised is not what you are getting, like, and the reason why you're not getting is because the people that were housemates with, or your housemates, your fellow housemates, spent your money, and she felt like it wasn't okay, and it wasn't she wasn't impressed with it, but she understood it is the game and they had to play the game, but she was not impressed with it. It is not fair towards her and towards who the winner will be, but it is the game and she understands. Next person was to Sweet Guluva. Sweet Guluva was also asked the same question about them spending the money, and Sweet Guluva was like, there's nothing we can do, Big Brother, and we bought. So there's nothing we can do. It is the game, and the game will go on. And guys, I want to use this opportunity to urge you guys, just drop us a like, and if you haven't subscribed, use this opportunity to subscribe. It will go a very long way. Your like is an amazing what's it good, you are trying. Chuks, you are trying. So the more you like, the more I feel like, okay, you guys are motivating me, the more you guys are enjoying what I do. So you liking shows me that you like what I'm doing. So drop us a like, it will go a very long way, and I will appreciate it. So moving forward, guys, after the whole question and answer, we came back from ad break, and Beekay was evicted without, and we've already known that the housemate that stood up was Oyanda, Mshini, Sweet Guluva through the Inferno nomination, Swiss, Jojo, Nate, and Beekay. And guys, the way Smash called the housemate that we are saved, yo, my heart, I was shocked. I was beyond what, like, I couldn't understand what was going on. Like, I did not even understand anything. The first person that was called to sit down, guys, was Jojo. Guys, Jojo was called to sit down because in my mind, I've already seen it. Oyanda is going to sit. What's her name? Swiss is going to sit. Nate is going to sit. Sweet Gulufi is going to sit. and the only housemate that are left is Mshini, Jojo, and Beekay. That whatever happens, that we are the person that is going to leave is from these three housemates. His big brother is going to chase two housemates. It's between Mshini, Jojo, and Beekay. If big brother is going to chase three, it's between Mshini, Jojo, and Beekay. But to my utmost surprise, guys, I failed woefully. Hey, I failed during my analysis on who will be leaving, because it was a shocker to me when Smash said, Mshini, you are saved. Jojo, you are saved. Oyanda, you are saved. And I'm looking at the list and I'm like, who is remaining? Sweet Guluva, Swiss, Nate, and BK. Guys, to my surprise, though it didn't surprise me much, he called BK and said, BK, you have been evicted. Yo, I'm like, okay, yes, I saw that one coming. BK is not that strong of a housemate. He's not strong as a competitor. So I understand, but he's made it far. He's made it far. That's all I have to say. And guys, yo, let me just continue. You understand the reason why I said yo, but let me just continue. He's made it far to week 8, and he is in the top 10, guys. It's a massive feat. Being top 10 in a season like Big Brother and Lilo season 5, it's a massive, massive feat. So a massive congratulations to BK and his fans, and also I can't wait to see what he gets to after the show ends. I can't wait, because that guy seems like somebody who would be good as a model or who would be good as a brand influencer. I don't know, but I see something good happening for BK. Guys, let me know. Share your thought down below. Do you think that BK is one of those housemates that will make it far after the show, or do you think he's one of those housemates that once the show ends, it ends for them? Let me know what your thoughts are down below as we continue. So after he was evicted, the next thing was a question and answer with Smash, and luckily for us, we were not rushing for time, so we had enough time to have some few questions asked, and then some of the question answered. So here is what was asked to BK. The first thing Smash told BK was, okay, you said you've tried to come into Big Brother 3 times, and the third time was a sham, and then to see you make it to the top 10, how does it feel? Like, what do you feel right now? And BK was like, well, it's such a blessing. I am so grateful, and to have come for Big Brother 3 times, and I only got in the third time, and also to make it to the final. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate those that are supporting me, and I appreciate everybody in the audience, and everybody, the audience was wow. Yeah, BK is fine. BK is fine. That's all I'm going to say. So after that, he was shown his compilation. Guys, BK is the queen of girls this season. There's nobody is competing with BK when it comes to queen of girls. Sorry, guys. When it comes to queen of girls, BK is the number one, and a lot of times he has been called out by the ladies. But to show you how mature he has been operating these ladies, even after the ladies call him out, fight against each other, at the end of the day, they still mellow down, they still calm, they still want to get closer to BK. Because why? The guy has something that they want. And the shocker that came when the compilation was going was during his birthday. Guys, during his birthday, after his cuddle kisses with Nsuku, Jojo, is it Jojo? No, Jojo is not among. Nsuku, Mshini, Nate. Yeah, guys, it's a lot of ladies. It is a lot of ladies. And then on his birthday, my guy said, I also want to thank my girlfriend. Yo. I felt for Mshini and Usuku. If you see the shock on their face, like it's as if, yes, we watched it when it happened, but seeing it right now, seeing it again, I laughed. Because guys, yo, and to make matters worse, it's what BK always says whenever he's being called out. BK will always say, I'm not for anybody, I'm for everybody. He didn't say it like that, but that's how he phrases it. That's not how he phrases it, but that's what I understand from what he's saying. Because from what he's saying that he is giving every lady in the house equal opportunity. the same treatment that he gives this person is the same treatment that he gives this person, and he tries to treat everybody with respect, and they love it. So why are they angry if he's also spending the same time he spent with you with this person? They shouldn't be angry. And guys, they love him. They do love him. So after the compilation was shown, Smash asked him, so all the things you had with some of the ladies in the house, was it a strategy for you? Did you plan it before coming into the show and felt like, okay, this is a strategy that is going to take me long? And Beekay was like, no, not really. It was not a strategy for me with the girls. It was nothing. I didn't plan it. I just came into the house hoping that whatever happened. And this is something that happened. So I went with the flow, but it was not a strategy from my part. And I'm like, okay, well, we can accept that answer. We can accept that answer. And the next question was if he regretted any of the things he did. Why, since he has mentioned he has a girlfriend. So Smash asked her, did you regret any of the things you did in the house? And he's like, no, I did not regret it. So Smash was like, okay, we've seen your movement with some of the ladies, the ones you kiss, the ones you cuddle, the ones you sleep with in the bed. Do you and also remembering that you gave a shout out to your girlfriend, do you still think that you have a girlfriend outside in the outside, or do you still think that she's going to stick with you now that you are out? And Beekay was like, yes, 100%. She is going to stick with me. She's my girlfriend and she's going to stick with me. And I'm like, you are a celebrity now. So I don't know who she might be with that will be more celebrity than you are. So it's a win-win situation. You shit on her inside the show. You come out, she's with a top celebrity. That's all I'm going to say about that. So moving on, guys. After the whole question and answer, Smash went into the house, and like I told you guys, after the likes of Jojo and Shini was called and saved, I already gave up because I know it's either Nate or Swiss, one of these housemates might be leaving. And it didn't come as it came as a shock, but I wasn't like 100% yo jaw drop shock. No, I was like, it's long overdue. We've been wanting this thing since the bandana era, so it's long overdue. But for some reason, I'm one of the viewers or one of the Big Brother analyzers or Big Brother commentator that have always been saying that I think Swiss is going to make it to the final. I see Swiss as a finalist. So today I ate my word. I swallowed everything that I've said, and a lot of people that I had a bet with that Swiss is going to be in the final. I think I lost. Yes, it has come. I have come to the realization that I had lost that bet, and Swiss is no more in the competition. Swiss has just been evicted. So if you are just joining us, let it be known that Swiss and Beekay were the two housemates that were evicted. And right now, as I'm talking to you right now, we have the last 8 housemates out of 24 housemates. Guys, imagine 36 days ago we had full house, 24 housemates, just 36 days ago. Just imagine 36 days ago, 24 housemates. But right now, as I'm talking to you now, with 9, we're only down to our top 8, like the last 8. And we still have 2 more weeks to go, according to what Smash said. I don't know if that was a mistake, because normally Big Brother ends in the 10th week. But from what he said, we still have 2 more weeks to go. So that means the show will be ending on the 11th week. If my calculation is all right, the show will be ending on the 11th week. And who am I? We enjoy the show. We like what the show has been giving us. For some reason, for the past 2-3 months, Big Brother has cured boredom, because when you're scrolling, when you're surfing through the TV, looking forward to watch, and you don't see, you just put Big Brother, and the boredom goes away, because you watch this housemate and they keep us entertained. So will I miss them? Of course, I will miss them. I will miss them. It's not just because as a Big Brother commentator, but as a fan of the show, I will miss this housemate. That's like when you realize that we are coming to the end of the road, and this housemate, channel 161, channel 198, It's not gonna be there for some couple of weeks or for some couple of months because the show has ended. It dawns on you that, oh, I've invested 3 months of my life getting to know this housemate, interacting with this housemate. Even though I don't know them, I feel like I know them on a deeper level just because I've watched them. So you realize, oh, it's getting to an end. What are we going to do next? But don't fret, guys, because from what I'm hearing, the Big Brother Niger is about to start. We don't know. A lot of people have been speculating. Yes, it's gonna be a celebrity version of Big Brother, but we don't know. We don't know the full details yet. And you know what I'm always here to do. Whenever the full detail come, I'm not that type of person that will rush to give you the news without getting the full details. So the reason why you haven't seen me talk about Big Brother with all the noise that he's been making is because nobody knows the full details yet. So when the full details come, who is coming, what version we are having, because last season we had the All-Star season. So when the full details come, I'm gonna make a separate video about that and talk about everything BB Niger and what to expect. So with that said, guys, like this video if you haven't liked. If you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Chuks. On this channel we discuss Big Brother and trending topics around the world and in Nigeria. And today we are doing a little bit of a recap on the live eviction show that just ended, that saw Swiss and Beekay evicted from the show. So after Beekay was evicted, let's continue with the question that was asked and then we conclude. So the question that was asked to Beekay is, okay, Beekay, we've seen your movement in the house. Who are you loving in that house? Who are you loving? Which of the ladies are you loving? And BK Swiss was like, oh, I'm gonna stick with my person. You already know Umshini is my girl, she's my friend. And I'm like, okay. So I'm loving Umshini. And they asked her, okay, what of Nsuku? What of Nsuku? Because you guys were quite cool. And he said, no, that she doesn't love Nsuku anymore, that she doesn't like Nsuku anymore. And they asked him, okay, why, like, what happened? Because during your tenure as the head of house, where the voting process happened, you saved Nsuku and chased away Ashley Ogo. So did you regret your choosing now? Because you've already mentioned that you don't have any love for Nsuku, but you saved her. So did you kind of regret your decision to save her? And he was like, no. Nsuku is a nice girl. She's a good friend. She's cool. It's just that the previous week I had a clash with her. So what happened last week didn't cloud or cover everything that she's been doing throughout her stay in the house. Throughout her stay in the house, she was a cool girl. We vibe. I'm cool with her. But last week we had a clash. So that's why I'm saying I don't like her. But I did not regret saving her. She's my person. I'm cool with her. So the next question that was asked was about the bandana boys, because a lot of people have been waiting, because he was the only surviving bandana guys that made it to the top 10. So Smash reminded him, okay, hey, you were once a bandana gang. What do you have to tell us about this bandana gang? Do you feel like it was a good thing? Like, no, he was like, no. I have to be honest with you. The bandana gang was not actually a gang like people expected. These are just a group of guys that had the same understanding, that had the same feeling towards one thing, and they wanted to achieve one thing. So they came together and it became a gang. But to be honest with you, if I'm being honest with you, I did not actually like everybody in that gang. I have to be honest, I did not actually like everybody in that gang, but it is the game and we are here. And we are not here to make friends or anything. We are here to chase the bag. So if I have to be close to somebody I don't like to help me advance and get that bag, I'm going to do it. So that's what I did with the bandana guys, but I didn't really like all of them. And the next thing that was asked is, okay, now that you're out of the show, whom amongst the remaining housemates are you rooting for to be the winner of this season of Big Brother Mzansi Mlilo season 5? And to my greatest shock, he said he's going to stick to his boy. I think he said KwaZulu Natal boy or something, that he's going to stick with his guy. And he called out Sweet Guluva. And the crowd goes, yo, Sweet. And then I have to raise this question again, because when I go online, Twitter, some of the social media, TikTok, there are people who are for Oyanda And then there are massive, like when I say massive, massive people who are for Sweet Guluva. Now, the people that are for Oyanda, they've been voting. Guys, they've been voting this guy week in, week out, week in, week out. Every week that Oyanda stands up, these people have been voting. So they are used to voting Oyanda. Then there are this side of the road that are for Sweet Guluva, who I think voted only 2 times. They are not yet familiar with voting. Some of them don't even know how to vote, and I believe not all of them are voting. So when you see someone like Sweet Guluva who has that massive fan base, because whenever Sweet Guluva's name is called, you could hear it in the background that this guy is loved. But for Oyanda, they don't make noise. The same way I was shocked today when they said Jojo and Mshini, you guys are safe. Who was voting them? That's the question. The first question I asked myself, who was voting them? What have they done to require them to be in the top 8? But at the end of the day, what you did doesn't guarantee your safety or guarantees you top 8 position. No, it is the people that are voting for you. Some, they have silent voters. Some, they have loud mouth. Some fans, they have loud mouth. They can talk from now to tomorrow. But when it comes time to vote, they are nowhere to be found. They will ghost their faith. But you see some other fan base, they don't talk. You don't see them talking. You don't see them fighting any fan base. They are just silent on their side, voting. So I will ask this question again because we already know the top 2 housemates. Let me just make my own analysis again because I know at the end of the day, they are still going to break my heart and they are still going to scatter all my analysis. But with what I'm expecting, if it goes my way, I think top 2 is going to be Oyanda and Sweet Guluva. So I'm going to ask this question. When it comes to Oyanda and Sweet Guluva, guys, whom amongst the 2 do you think is going to win the show between Oyanda and Sweet Guluva? Because these 2 housemates, they are the 2 housemates that they have when their faith go head to head, they are there. Like they are the same level. They are the same level when it comes to fan base. But the other housemates, they are not talking, nobody knows them. But behind the scene, they are working extra hard. So let me know, who do you think is going to win this show? Because we are down to our last 8. So with the last 8 of Oyanda, I think I will name them off head. Oyanda, Jojo, Mshini, Nsuku, what's his name? Sipesitle, Nate, what's his name again? Sweet Guluva, Abobo, and then there's one remaining. Oh, yeah, top 8. That's top 8. I mentioned them. So out of these top 8 housemates, whom are you rooting for to be the winner of Big Brother Mzansi Season 5, aka Mlilo Season? Let me know your thought down below. And I'll see you guys on another video. Have an amazing night and enjoy the rest of your evening.